Hi everybody, I'm Mike McCrory and this is Would You Make It? I'm in the process of making an end table that has a chessboard on top, and the top is removable so that they can take the tabletop elsewhere in the house to play a game of chess. So to carry that theme of chess from top to bottom on the table, I'm going to make some feet that resemble chessboard squares, except they're going to be spheres. So in this video, I'm going to turn those chessboard spheres. So let's get started. The chessboard is made from ash and walnut, so I'm going to begin by cutting thin strips of ash and walnut and then glue them together to form the first step in making mini chessboards. I'm making two sets with 4 strips each. It looks like I'm gluing them together here, but really I'm just clamping them together so that I can reduce the number of clamps that I need to use. And now I'm sanding these down to be 5/8 of an inch thick. I'm going to cut this piece into squares, so I'm placing it along the fence to set the width of my cut, and then I'll move the stop block back and begin cutting into squares. And next I'm going to stack these squares together in sets of 4. I'm using the sander to get a flat bottom on this piece so that I can run it along the fence on my bandsaw. I want the bottom and top of each piece that I just cut to be flat so that I can glue them together. And now I'm gluing together these 3-dimensional cubes of chessboard squares. And I'll let the glue dry overnight. Now it's time to begin turning the sphere, and I'm going to begin by turning this into a cylinder. The spheres are going to be 3 inches in diameter, so I cut a 3-inch hole into a piece of MDF, and then I cut the end off it so that I can place it on top of the sphere as a gauge. So now I kind of have a sphere, but not quite. The 2 end pieces need to be turned as well, so I need something to hold this in place on the lathe. I have some leftover pieces of 4x4 cedar, and this will be perfect to turn into something that can hold the sphere in place. I'm making 2 of these, and I'm putting a tenon on one end of each of them. That way I can mount them into a chuck. And then I will hollow out this end so that it will be concave to fit over the sphere. And now with the sphere rotated 90 degrees, I can continue turning to get a perfect sphere. Next, a little bit of sanding. I started with 100 grit and went all the way up to 220 grit. At the end, I rubbed on a thin coat of shellac. I'm not going to finish these at this point. I'm going to finish them once they've been mounted onto the table legs. So I gotta ask, would you make it?